back here with Young Turks Transformers. As the government gets serious about promoting inclusive growth, entrepreneurs are also trying to find different business models to reach out to the unbanked. We've all heard about mobile banking, and now the Reserve Bank even has guidelines promoting the same. Our next entrepreneur decided to use the mobile retail network, tied up with State Bank of India, and today reaches out to about 33,000 customers. Here's the story of Echo and Abhishek Sinha.
India has only 80,000 public and private banks to serve a billion-plus population. This leaves a majority of Indians outside the net of financial inclusion and security. 400 million people living in semi-urban and rural areas across India still have no access to even basic banking services. This was the opportunity 32-year-old Abhishek Sinha decided to cash in on. Giving rural India a financial identity by leveraging the reach of telecom connectivity is Echo. Started up in 2007, this technology services company allows users to avail basic banking facilities on their mobiles. Currently partnering with the State Bank of India as their business correspondents, Echo provides branchless banking facilities through local retailers who serve as human ATM points. So transactions on your SBI account set up at the local grocer can be tracked simply through the short key 543 on the Airtel network. Till now, 6 crore rupees worth of transactions have been facilitated on the Echo platform.
If you look at retail banking, or if you look at largely the complementary service providers who cater to this segment, there are very few who give the value at this, there are very few who encourage small value transactions. Largely they discourage it, mostly because their model is not viable. So a brick and mortar branch is really not going to encourage that customer to go ahead and deposit 50 rupees, withdraw 20 rupees. Similarly, when you want to transfer money back home, you're a migrant, say in Delhi or Mumbai, and you want to transfer money back to Bihar, then you got to accumulate at least 1,000 rupees for it to become an economically viable transaction, because less than 1,000 rupees is hugely expensive. And so a one-line definition of the problem which Echo tries to solve is that the current service providers discourage small value transactions. So Echo wants to become an enabler for small value transactions and lower the barriers for doing small value transactions. How we have tried to achieve it is that we have said you could bank at your kirana shop.
A network of 350 such local customer service points are today available in the Delhi National Capital Region, Bihar and Jharkhand. These local retailers are trained through workshops conducted by Echo to help those looking for banking services understand the regulations involved in mobile transactions. An entrepreneurial opportunity for these small-scale businesses, Echo shares 0.4% of all transaction revenue with the community bank managers, providing them an average incremental income of 1,500 rupees per month. A win-win for all stakeholders involved in the value chain.
The first key stakeholder is the Reserve Bank of India. They have a huge goal towards achieving financial inclusion in the country, and this has a special impetus in their 75th year. And I think they are the first key stakeholders who will benefit if Echo is able to deliver this at scale. The second key stakeholder is the bank. They very well realize the potential of mobilizing savings from this target segment. It's just that in the current mechanics or the current economics of the bank, enabling small value deposits is really not viable. And what Echo is able to achieve is mobilize such savings without a brick and mortar bank branch, and hence it lessens the cost of funds or cost of mobilizing of these funds quite significantly. And I think that's the benefit of, if we are again able to do this at a huge scale, I think for the bank it's a really good source of funds at a much lesser cost. Third key stakeholder is the retailers.
Echo प्रस्तुत करता है बोले की किस्मत का दरवाजा खुला।
Reaching not only retailers, Echo also carries out initiatives to reach the rural masses directly. Organising campaigns like street theatre to raise awareness about mobile banking, Echo's mantra is bank accounts for all. With a subscriber base of more than 30,000 users on its platform already, Echo's idea is to replicate this relevant tech tool across 6 more states in India. But scaling up rapidly, especially in rural India, has its hurdles.
We spend a lot of time in understanding what the customer goes through in terms of filling up the form, getting the bank account, doing the transactions, how much time it takes, and every step is broken down, further analyzed, time and motion tests are done, research is done, and we spend a lot of time to correct that. And I think if we are, because it's all about changing behavior, so the more you make the onboarding process smooth, the better for the customer to adopt and to use, and that's what is the need of the business. So I think that's what keeps us awake. The second thing is about increasing the retail base and managing and servicing them.
Despite these challenges, 600 accounts are added daily and an average transaction ticket size is worth 700 rupees. Plans are in place to expand the service network through telecom providers like BSNL and Tata Docomo. For this socially relevant venture begun with an initial investment of 3 crore rupees and supported by the CGAP with grants of 20 lakh rupees, Abhishek is now on the lookout for further funding. On track to touch the 1 million subscriber mark by the end of the year, Abhishek hopes to break even by 2012 and reach at least 3 million subscribers as well.
We really want to expand across all mobile network operators, across multiple banks, and truly democratize banking and financial services for that end customer. Whenever you wish to make the choice to make a small value payment, we wish to be the first choice, absolutely ahead of cash.
Well, Abhishek, here's wishing you the very best of luck and more power to the mobile wallet.